Trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery.
According to what he told me, he paid her $200 for me. She sold me to him for $200.
Next to drug and arms trafficking, human trafficking is now the third largest and one of the most profitable areas of organized crime in the world. The Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking, or commonly known as CAST, is a multi-ethnic human rights organization based in Los Angeles. And our mission is twofold, where we provide help and assistance to victims of trafficking, and we provide the very critical advocacy on behalf of victims of trafficking. The communities of Los Angeles really rallied together to create CAST because of a landmark case called the El Monte case, where 72 Thai workers were trafficked here to work in this makeshift factory. While they were there, they were forced to work horrific hours, 18 hours a day, 19 hours a day, sleeping in terrible conditions with no beds and merely, scraps of material on the floor. There was barbed wire fence around the whole compound, so they were absolutely locked in this compound, forced to work, forced to sleep there, physically beaten on a regular basis. There was no way they were ever going to let them out. That's how CAST really got started, because some of the founders of CAST worked directly on that case. Some of our clients are severely beaten. Many of them are sexually assaulted as well.
I don't know why she always, felt something like for my hair. She, many times she comes, and I don't know how do you say this to this? Pinch. Hit me in my body, in my back.
He got very upset, and that's when he told me that he had bought me, that I was his slave. He paid $200 for me, and I was there to do whatever he wanted with me. So I got scared. And I started screaming and running in the house. He started chasing me, and it was a long time. He raped me.
Every morning, I call her, get up, wake up, like at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. I knock the door and then I go. But I make coffee already. She sleep, but I call, right? And then I tell her, the Super One, Mrs. Super One, this your coffee, right now 10 a.m. Every day.
You had to crawl?
Yes.
Why did you have to do that?
Because she tell me like in Thailand, people have like a high class, my low class, right? Yeah, make like that.
Mm-hmm.
More often, however, our clients experience what we call a extreme level of psychological coercion.
She told me, dogs have more rights than you in this country. You are here illegally and nobody can trust you. If you go to the police, they might put you in jail because you have no papers. You are here illegally. And she told me many times, and if you do something, I will call to the INS and they send you back, and not only send you back, they might put you in jail.
Imagine what that feels like when you don't know anything about the laws in the United States, about the people of the United States, and if they're going to help you or not. And to have the only person that you really know in this country say that dogs have more rights than you do, what are you to think?
Sometimes the Super One friend ask me, are you okay? I say, what you want, I tell you true or lies? She tell me, okay, it's up to you. I tell her, if you want true, I work hard. I want to die. But if you want, I tell you lie, yeah, I'm okay, everything fine.
He told me that he was a witch. That day that he told me that he bought me, he told me that he was a witch. He had this this saying that the devil used to come to see him. And the house used to make a lot of noises. I don't know if it was because it was an old house, or it was my fear, or what it was, but I was always so afraid of the devil appearing in front of me. It was just my fear always more stronger than my own self. He used to torture me with, he had a crystal ball, and he said that he sees everything, who I talk, what I think. He knew everything, what I said, the people who is around me, and who I ask for help. If I ask for help, he will know. So I couldn't do none of those things. I really believed that he had those powers. I really believed that he had the capability of killing my family.
So there may have been an opportunity for a victim to escape, but physically, but because of the psychological coercion that is really just so extreme, they of course stay under the control of the trafficker. And the reason is because the traffickers threaten the victims by saying, if you try to run away, I will hunt you down, I will find you, and I will kill you.
She told me many times, don't do anything wrong because, you will be sorry. So when they were looking for us, my first thing was, the trafficker find me and she will kill me. This is my last day of life.
Every time that I didn't want to have nothing to do with him, he threatened me, he hit me, and tells me that he's gonna go and kill my family, which it was killing me little by little. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't care about my life. I just was like a machine, working because I have to work. I didn't even have a mind of my own.
Another tactic that traffickers often use with our clients is that they threaten the lives of the victim's family members back home.
And the other thing, I know where is your family in Mexico, and I can, I have friends here and in Mexico. So whatever you're trying to do, I can figure out and, think about your family. And you have 3 children, and I know where they are, and I know where is your mom, and I know your family. You have more family than your children, and you don't want, to hear they are hurt.
He told me very clear, if I say anything, he will kill my family. And I was not gonna do that. My family is very important to me. I always said that I'd rather die than somebody hurt my family.
In terms of their physical state, most of our clients come to us with absolutely nothing except the clothes on their back. No money, no support network in Los Angeles, and sometimes, not even a bag of clothing or, something to wear the following day. Almost all of our clients come to us with no place to go. So luckily we do have the very first shelter in the country to shelter trafficked women. Cash Shelter is a safe haven for clients, a place where they can connect with nature and find solitude by walking in the garden. An important part of the garden project is that clients are able to have a taste of home at the shelter. It's a wonderful resource that we have, thanks to the support of the Department of Justice, so that we can provide that immediate housing for our clients who are so severely traumatized.
So the shelter program tries to really act as a tool, not only we're sort of an extension of our case management program. We have 4 case managers who are all assigned clients when they come on board, and they're the coordinators of all of these services. Not only do we try to support case managers in their work, particularly in the life skills area of things. But we also are a strong, we're a community drop-in center. So it's not just for our resident clients, it's for all of our clients. And CAST has nearly 100 clients right now, so it is open to a lot of people to come in. And we have programs like yoga classes, we have potlucks each week, dinners, we have folk dancing tomorrow actually. And we have many other activities that really, these are the kind of things that are alternatives to counseling that really help people find joy again in their lives. Like just to be able to laugh and say, oh, I'm really enjoying myself. That's a huge step for somebody who's come out of this.
CAST is really in the business of investing in human resilience. And what that means is we have this comprehensive empowerment approach to helping victims of trafficking and also advocating for their rights. So what we do is we have a whole array of services that may involve yoga and Tai Chi, the arts, using art therapy and music therapy, movement therapy, to also help the victims heal.
CAST has been doing so much for me, so much. They've been showing me that I'm somebody. And I will say today I'm here because of them. And it has been since May, and I feel so free.
And then one time I went to the Grand Canyon, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I stand over there and then I make, right now I have freedom. I make like this. Yeah.
In the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
That's great, Tonglu.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, if you ask me right now, I'm okay.
As an organization that has been working on trafficking for quite some time now, since 1998, we have had the opportunity to really follow our clients through the process of healing. And now we have graduated clients from our program that serve on a survivor caucus, and they advise us on the direction of our organization. They advise us on policy issues, and in fact, many of our clients have actually attended Senate hearings or legislative hearings and other kinds of conferences with me to really represent the voice of victims of trafficking. So it's an amazing process to see a victim really go from being a victim to a survivor to an advocate or activist. And that's what we've been able to do here at CAST through our programming.
I pray for the people who I don't know, but who are helping me, not directly face to face, but in the background, they are helping me. So that's really valuable for me. And I know there's many people that they don't know me and I don't know them, but they are helping me.